During his visit to the Middle East this week, in the wake of the October 7th Hamas attacks that killed 1,400 Israelis, French President Emmanuel Macron made headlines by suggesting that the international coalition to defeat the Islamic State group widen its scope to also target Hamas.
On the basis of this experience, let us build with all the states which are ready to help. Today, Israel, but all the countries in the region, to fight against terrorist groups, including Hamas, to share information, to identify these terrorists and neutralize them.
Macron's office clarified that the proposal was not about sending troops on the ground, but that it rather would involve sharing intelligence and combating the financing of terrorism. The U.S. State Department designated Hamas a terrorist group in 1997. The European Union and other Western countries also consider Hamas to be a terrorist organization. But Hamas has received verbal support from Turkey and Arab countries such as Qatar and is backed by Iran. Bruce Hoffman, an expert in counterterrorism with the Council on Foreign Relations, said he doubts Macron's idea will win much support among Arab countries because of the outrage over Israel's retaliatory attacks on Gaza. He spoke to VOA via Zoom.
I think given how messy Gaza is now with the destruction that's been caused, with the displacement of populations, it would be very difficult for many countries to commit to any kind of active role in Gaza's future or in countering Hamas.
Catherine Zimmerman, a counterterrorism expert with the American Enterprise Institute, told VOA that finding any practical solution to stopping Hamas terror would be a huge challenge. She spoke to VOA via Zoom.
It's a very difficult needle to thread, and I actually think it might be impossible with Hamas itself, where the group's mission statement, it's not to advance the Palestinian cause, but in there is the idea of destroying Israel. And so it would literally mean transforming what Hamas is in order to deal with this terrorism problem.
U.S. President Joe Biden has repeatedly called for another step that Macron has also backed, a revival of the two-state-based Israeli-Palestinian peace process once the Gaza war is over. Cindy Saine, VOA News.